Hey, I really prayed that the right people find this because it will feel very strange if I just talk about something that's very sensitive and then you're like, what the heck is going on? So, yeah. Hi again. So, I feel down again, but I just wanted to talk to you guys about what's up and why I've just genuinely been feeling like things have been hard. Now, I'm not going to edit this out because I just feel like this is something I just want to be, sharing with people for how it is. The feeling of doing things and feeling no fulfillment really sucks. And sometimes life can feel tough. Okay. The reason why I wanted the right people to see this video is because I'm very tired. Life is draining. Sometimes it doesn't even feel like we want to go on to the next day. But I'm not here to just vent. I know there's a good reason for everything. Whether you believe in God, the divine, I do trust that He has a plan. But at the same time, I'm tired. I feel like I have no direction of where I wish to go, and everything is just starting to feel like an endless loop. And I've mentioned feeling alone. And once again, I would like to clarify that there are people who care about me, and I do appreciate them. Except this is the kind of feeling that just doesn't leave you alone. And it stings. When you try to do so much in life only to realize it doesn't give you any joy is one of the most hardest things to deal with. So, how would I personally deal with something like this? I just do it and remind myself why I'm doing it. And when people tell me that, oh, something is working and they appreciate me doing something, it makes me feel like at least I don't regret what I did, right? I did something. But yeah, I just feel down and it just doesn't go away. It's like being stuck in a very long dream. Sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're not. That's life, right? But how can I go from two extremes? Being so happy for 5 minutes, suddenly something makes me so sad, and then going back to being happy? Who's the real me? And I know that every part of that is me. I have different sides. But what am I supposed to say? The emptiness that I feel inside is something I can't explain. Even if I was to say it in words, only the mature would understand. It's like a language that is legible to people who've been through it. Everyone has had a stage of loneliness at one point, but people who are like me, who are adults, people who are at an age where they should have some kind of companionship, it's painful. And like I said, it's the type that doesn't leave you alone. And there's just so much in my mind being compared to trying to make ends meet, trying to do whatever I can. And it sucks. I try so hard to fulfill things. I try so hard to bring myself together, but it can be hard. And I do want to say I appreciate you guys for your comments from one of my other vulnerable videos. To know that my feelings being heard makes other people feel heard is truly a wonderful experience for me. For me, I'm ranting away, and some people feel heard. It's wonderful. I just don't know what to do. I know that maybe tomorrow when I wake up, I'll be wondering why I made such a video. Maybe I'll wake up feeling like I don't even remember feeling like this. It's strange, isn't it? But our feelings are real. I treasure them. I value them. But at the same time, I can't give power to them. It's tough, isn't it? when you want to control everything, when you want to maintain everything. And then what happens? Life happens. You want to be strong, but we know that we aren't meant to be strong at times. We're human beings, but we know that we can't shatter. There's so much out there. And my heart goes to people who are still struggling with life. When I was a lot younger, I chiefly just thought about just not being here at all. Had I given up, I wouldn't be here making a video. And it's painful making videos like this, unplanned. These kind of videos terrify me. The first one I did, it terrified me. I was thinking so many people would be learning how I feel. Wouldn't it be stupid? Wouldn't I be judged? But I guess people resonated well with that, and people felt like they could see themselves, and I'm glad. Life sucks at times, but it's a strange video. It's not really quite Fenty, but it's also optimistic. It's weird, isn't it? I try so hard to just be optimistic where I can, but not in a way most people think. I don't just tell myself, okay, I'm going to be positive. I look for solutions. If I scrape my knee, I don't complain about scraping my knee. I get up and then I complain about scraping my knee. But that's the thing. When life taught us how to be strong, do we still want to be strong? Do I still want to be strong? It's tiring. Even warriors get tired. When is it going to end? And while I do believe that this life is a test, for people who don't, for example, when is it going to end? And not right when it ends. This life is meant to be temporary for a reason. But I still feel like my heart is shattering. I've been trying my best to get my coffee page running and encouraging people. For anyone who doesn't know this, I know it's a bit embarrassing, but I should probably say this. This is my full-time job, this channel. And of course, as you should know, with economy prices and everything rising, it's not ideal at all. And that goes for everyone. And I respect people who want to be careful. But the reason why I'm mentioning this is because I probably should. That's why I mention it so much on my channel. Don't worry, if I was begging, I would be making one of those shady AI art videos talking about some sob story that doesn't make sense. You know, being alone, being hopeless, and you guys get the gist. But nah, I'm here to just be myself. I'm here to be understood by the right people. I really hope the algorithm shows us the right people. It would be so weird if I just start being depressing and I somehow get people like, this doesn't relate to me. It's strange. I'm talking to you guys and yet I feel somewhat better. It's because I know deep in my heart the right people will find this. And it's amazing, the human heart, how it works. It's like I can sense someone listening to me, almost subconscious. And yet it doesn't sound like I'm talking to a wall. It sounds like I'm being understood, as if I'm really present with someone in a room. And I love that, honestly. Ignore where I'm going. I don't know either. Just like life. But I know I have to keep going. I know I have to keep fighting. Even though my eyes want to shed tears. Even though I feel weak and I don't want to keep going. I know I have to align with a purpose. I have to do something. I have to be someone who my younger self could be proud of. And that doesn't stem from me giving up. How strange to be strong for so long. And even so, I haven't forgotten that promise to myself. I keep going, even if I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this life. What has God destined me to do? I hope I find that reason soon. Until then, I want to try my best for as many people as I can. That's a lot. It's tiring. I hope this video does help people though. It would be kind of strange if I was just, wasting my time. Anyway, I don't really have much to say. I just feel down, and I feel like it's a very good space to release any tension. And just like the other video that many of you have followed me from, thank you by the way, and others, please share your experiences. I'm sure other people would appreciate hearing them as well. This is a very strange video for me, and I think a lot of people would find me strange by now. How could you be optimistic and depressed at the same time? Yeah, that's a tough one. See, I don't really like to dwell in that state because once upon a time I did, and it sucked. But at the same time, I don't stay in a state of complete positivity. That doesn't help me. And at the same time, I don't control anything. So if I'm down, I don't say I have to be positive. I have to discipline myself. I definitely remind myself to be grateful. But I tell myself, okay, take a minute, take a breather, just let it out. I'm just like my own standalone therapist. And I speak to myself like how I would want a therapist or someone who is a friend or someone who is specialized even to talk to me. So yeah. That's why whenever I'm down, I never describe myself as completely hopeless. And I think a lot of people who met me, or at least know when I'm down, they've heard me say things like, I trust God. Or I know that there's always something to be grateful for. I'm grateful for XYZ, even in the midst of a breakdown. I try so hard to just value things. So if you're watching this and you feel like giving up for whatever it may be, or life is so much and you feel down, I hope this helps you. I hear you. I see you. It's not easy. It's not easy to continue. It's not easy to just, go for another day. But it's important because as these days go on, that's when you have something to look forward to. Something genuine to look forward to. Something truly good to look forward to. Not just another day where you're going to be hurt. Not just another day where you're going to be lonely. Or a day where you're just going to feel like everything is, just mundane and the same. I pray you have good days. I pray you have fulfilling days, most importantly. More than good days, I pray you have fulfilling ones. Same with relationships. Whether you're religious or not, that's not even the most important thing. I just mention it because it's beloved to me, and that's how I feel. But to anyone who doesn't, I respect that. So when I say I pray, it doesn't necessarily have to equate to anything divine. At least when I'm speaking to someone who doesn't believe in that. So yeah, I really hope that you find a reason to keep going. I really hope that life shows you something worth living for more often. And I hope that you find genuine, true happiness. And I hope you heal from the things that you talk about and the things that you don't talk about. I really wish that for you. I promise. And all the lost years, I pray you get them back. Or at least gain something so good it replaces that pain. So at least little by little, those scars can heal as realistically as they can. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video and watched it, I know I've mentioned this before, but I really mean it. I hope you support my Ko-fi page as well. I mean it when I say that this literally sustains me. This is literally what I do full time. That's why I upload like a madman. But anyway, just you watching is wonderful enough for me. And to know I've helped someone makes me happy. So yeah, hope this helps. And I really hope you guys don't feel like how I am right now. It's strange. At least it's good to have control. At least it's good to know that you won't do something reckless when you're someone who can be controlled. The pain exists, the pain is still valid, the pain is so intense, but you know that there's always light at the end. You know you're in a tunnel, you know it hurts. Let yourself feel as much as you need, then look for the light. So, yeah, it really does feel therapeutic because I feel like I spoke to a real person with this video. And it's strange. I'm in a dark room, very literally, by my PC, recording this. And somehow I feel like I spoke to the most incredible person ever.